my lover. Goodbye, my friend. I'm gonna miss you forever till we meet again. You touched my lips, going down my throat, making me feel so good in a bloat. Hello, everybody! Welcome to Moaning Monday!
Hey, everyone!
How's everybody?
How's everybody's Monday? Wonderful Monday. Wonderful cold Monday. So we know everybody's like stressing out right now. With the president's speech and now alcohol being banned and everything again. So yes, today is Moaning Monday, but we're going to make a bit of fun. Don't worry. It's not going to be all doom and gloom.
Yeah. Yes. Sorry, I'm just realizing the teenagers on something, so we've got a bit of a lag, but that's been solved now. Yeah. So obviously, I just wanted to discuss all these things that make life possible. Everyone's going through cuck. Obviously, as you know, our viewers can contact us. If they can try our Skype call, we can try. Can you stop moving me? I'm on a ship. Sorry, people. But Laura, you wanted to talk about some events over the weekend. I think it's important for people to be aware. I don't want to promote fear, but I think we should investigate our rights. So yeah, go ahead. Tell us what caught your attention.
Basically, what I'm seeing a lot of lately is stories about police brutality, which is really starting to get a bit concerning because now the governments and all of them keep going on about GBV and everything else. But what about what their own police force is doing and SANDF? And there doesn't seem to be much media or anything going on around this. There doesn't seem to be any sort of resolutions to this, and this is becoming a problem for me. I saw another post on Saturday. Let me just get to it quickly. This evening, 9 July, my girlfriend and I just got assaulted, intimidated, and verbally abused outside the Engine SA Quick Shop on corner by two police officers. Yeah, no, I wasn't going to say. Who said they are from Edenvale Police Station. The officer grabbed her by the hand. He kept yelling. He took off his mask and never did social distancing and called her a racist white with an itch. She told the officer, please take a step back. I'm feeling uncomfortable and being aggressive. Move away from me. But he continued his remarks and kept engaging forward. They refused to identify themselves by name or with their ID. They wouldn't let us take photos or anything or make any police calls. I've never ever been searched in my life or felt so anxious and uncomfortable. You know, I don't know when the government is going to decide to address this. And I think our TG also has a video of police brutality.
Yeah, we will get there later. I think the important thing is to know, I've heard, I don't know if this is true, if anyone's got a legal head on their shoulders, that's in the comments or in the chats. By the way, hello everybody. Hello Peter. Hello Chad. Elizabeth.
And
yay! Got power. Tiens. Who else is here? A couple of other people. How's it, everybody? Yeah, we need to know our rights. We need to know if you're in your car, as far as I'm aware. Now, I'm not a lawyer. Don't quote me. Yeah. Please look this up, investigate, know your rights. Again.
But I think that's the thing is people need to look up and they need to make sure what their rights are. So even though we might not be able to advise exactly what your rights are, people need to research this and they need to go and check it up and go check it out and go and make sure.
I think we should actually ask Advocate Leopard, aka Erin, what's her surname? Sorry, forgive me, you know me, I'm forgetful, Ruth. Richards, is it?
Yes, I think so.
Erin Richards.
But she's a lawyer, though. Will she know your rights with regards to getting pulled over on the side of the road? That's what
I think she could probably tell us exactly what to do. Or there's also dear Mr. God, why does this always happen? I go completely blank. But the point of the matter is, like Laura was saying, know your rights. They're not allowed. They're not allowed to take you out your car. Okay, this instance, I don't know. There's one instance where she was in her car and she opened her door.
Yeah.
Do not open your door. Keep your doors locked. Open windows so much. And remember to have your flippin' mask on.
But also remember, if they're trying to pull you over and it's at night time, and for example, you're alone in your car or something like that, put your hazards on, put your hand out the window to show that you have acknowledged them so that they can't turn around and say that you're running from the law or trying to escape or anything like that. Reduce your speed and drive slowly to the nearest police station or garage. Do not pull over if you're on a deserted road and it is dark. That is your right to do so.
I wouldn't go to my nearest police station unless I was in the closest area and I didn't know where there was a I would go to a garage because I know there are cameras and things can be filmed.
Somewhere where there's a lot of people.
But the mistake this girl did here, look, like I say, I'm no attorney, but what I understand is she opened her door. By opening your door, you're giving permission for public.
It feels like a threat as well to the cops because they don't know if you're going to jump out your car with a firearm, a knife,
or an AK or whatever it is. Correct.
Yeah. So rather stay in your car. I mean, I had that once. I was pulled over at 2 o'clock in the morning on an extremely dark road. This was when I was driving a little ASOS in those days. And they pulled me over. That was, I don't know if anybody remembers when that guy escaped from prison. It was quite a few years ago, though. But they pulled me over on a dark road. And, of course, then I was still new. I newly had my license and everything. So I didn't quite know legally where I stood. And I think it is also very important for people to make sure that if you have a child that's newly got their license and newly starting to drive, make sure that they understand the laws as well and their own rights with regards to getting pulled over by metro or cops or anything like that. Yeah. I was pulled over and it was 2 black police officers, two gentlemen.
Mm.
Yeah, and they came to my window and I opened the window this much. And I said to them, "Good evening, officers, may I be of assistance?" And they said to me, "Yes, they want to see my license." I said, "Sure, no problem." Pulled out my license. I gave them my license. They walked around the car. And then they came to my window and said to me, "We want you to open the boot." I said, "Okay." So I pulled the lever. I said, "It's open. You're more than welcome to open it." Now, bear in mind, this is 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. It was pitch dark, and this road has no street lights or anything either. It was like a deserted road. And so I felt a bit nervous. Yeah, it was scary, and I didn't want to get out of the car. But I said to him, "Listen, I feel too nervous to get out of the car. Please, can you open the boot?" I've opened it. I've pulled the lever. You can open it. It's unlocked. And then you can open the boots and have a look. No, I have to get out the car and I have to open the boots.
I don't even think that's legal. I don't know.
I don't think it's legal. Right. But as I say, I was young. I didn't know. So I got out the car and I was feeling so extremely nervous. And I opened the boots. Of course, there's nothing in my boot. I think there was a stud, maybe an amp, but there wasn't anything else in my boot. So I said to them, "Are you satisfied that there's nothing in my boots?" So they're like, "Yeah." So I closed the boots and they came and they stood in front of me in my path of my way getting back to my driver's door. And I tell you, I was pooping myself. And then they asked me, "Have you been drinking?" And I was like, "Yeah, no, I had 1 or 2 drinks with some friends." And they said to me, "Where are you going to?" And then I was staying in Benoni with my dad. And I said to them, "Yeah, no, I'm actually going to Benoni to my dad's house." And they actually offered me an escort home. So what I thought was a really, really scary situation actually ended up where they were actually just being nice. But still, as please teach your newly licensed children their rights on the road and when they get pulled over, what their rights are. And make sure the information you're giving them is correct. Right, Ruth?
Yeah, no, 100%. And we need to know more, and you need to polish it up. And like we've said before in our self-defense, when Johan was on, be prepared. Have a scenario. If something goes pear, say to them, sorry, I need to just, my husband's just called me. I couldn't answer the call. He's worried. I need to, and say your safe word. And make sure that you have, if you're that scared, have a tracker on your phone. There's lots of apps that you can download for your family. I can't think of any of them now, as usual, that you can put on your phone that your closest and dearest know that at least you're in that area, you're in that vicinity. We live in a very hectic time, and I must say to these two people that were attacked this weekend, like, it's the most horrendous, shocking thing, the trauma.
And all they wanted to do was go on a date. They wanted to buy little bits of snacks and juice and whatever, and nice yummy things at the engine so that they could go and watch the moon and all of that. Just the two of them. Yeah. And that turned into a night of terror, basically.
I mean, it could have happened to any of us. They were in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Could have. Yeah. It's just, we shouldn't have to live like this, like we feel like we're basic criminals. Yes. And I just find it, I don't know it makes you scared to go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? Or do anything.
I don't like driving around at night. Not a chance.
Yeah. I like. Well, look, now we can't. Now we got a curfew again. But
well, early hours. I mean, let's be honest. Winter, the sun goes down at what, like 5:30. So technically. But yeah, again, know your rights. Even though most of our rights are being infringed on. But like I said, I don't want to make this a blah blah. There's lots of people out there who are very bitter. I don't know. You want to say hi to people in the comments?
Yeah, we can do. Clarissa's joined us. Hi, Clarissa. Nice to have you with us.
How's it?
And Johan's here.
Peter van Mero. Elizabeth, yes. Anyone know the reason why this... Sorry. No, Elizabeth asked, anyone know the reason why this couple was pulled over? As far as
they weren't pulled over, they were at the garage already. They were stopped at the garage to buy snacks, and the cops approached them. So it wasn't that they were physically doing something wrong, that they were pulled over, or that the police approached them. The police obviously saw them and just decided, well, why not?
Yeah.
I mean, and this is the scary part about it, is you don't even actually have to physically do something wrong.
But that's the thing, if you know your rights, and also if you show respect. I find if I've called the police officer sir and officer and yes, and we have how are you, I know it's like kissing ass. If you're like, yeah, fine, here's my license, they're gonna like get all hardigheid and then soek vir kak. They're gonna soek vir kak.
Like be the most respectful you have ever been, like you would be towards your teacher at school. Or like what we used to be towards our teacher at school. I don't know about the kids nowadays, but I mean...
I don't know anything about the kids nowadays. They are growing up in such a different world than we did. It's completely on its head. When I was 14, I was never at home. I was out. When did I have my bicycle? No, 14, I was still jolling. Okay. Oh, yes, and I see there's someone new in the comments quickly. Tasha Basson. Hello.
Hi, Tasha Basson. Hello. Thank you for joining us.
By the way, guys, Laura, we've reached 400 subscribers.
Yay.
So, yay. Awesome. 600
Thank
to
you,
go.
everybody. Thank you for subscribing. And please don't forget to keep sharing our streams and liking our videos. It's really, really appreciated. And all the hard work is done by you guys. And we really, really appreciate it. All of it, definitely. And thank you to Ronaldo as well for recommending our streams.
And Germ and Roman's giving us a shout, and Eleutheria and Joe and all of those. Yes. So, yes, thanks everybody.
Thanks for standing by us and giving us a shout out. It's really, really appreciated.
Yes.
It's hard.
Someone phones me when I'm streaming.
It's Murphy. That's why mine's on silence and stuff.
Sorry. I thought mine was on silent.
I know. We get so busy. I know.
Okay, so what we were saying, like kids, I was out. We used to have, so I grew up in Pretoria, and we used to have I grew up like on Estlin Street doorstep where there was Starland and Kingsley's and Sunny Park. And as kids, we could still walk everywhere. Okay, the biggest like scary threat was that some freaky, gross old man was gonna steal you, like try and pick you up. Remember about those horn girls? Remember what was his name? Not the Witwolf. No, that was the guy that went mole and shot everybody in the square. What was his name? He kidnapped all those girls with that other woman, and they were never found.
Yeah.
Eventually, they found some remains at the beach. I think the beach in Richards Bay or something, wasn't it?
Well, I mean, I remember I grew up in Durban. So, I mean, when I was 9 years old, I was walking down to the beach, the four of us. I mean, it was myself, my brother, and the twins. They were our best friends. I mean, 9 years old, we were walking down to the beach by ourselves, going and jolling on the beach. You know, it was again one of those, when it starts getting dark, it's time to go home, you know?
There's something wrong with my... Yeah, no, it was a different time. It was a different time. I can't...
Yeah, I mean, even now, if you look at it, our kids are now going to be growing up in a completely different time to even last year. Because now with the virus and everything, and I must be honest, I was actually thinking for the past week maybe, you know, what is it going to be like next year and the year after and the year after? Because
well, I know. Yeah. Sorry. Oops, Laura's stuck. Laura, are you still there? Laura? She's gone. I think it could be load shedding. Laura? Hold on. Let's try and get her back. I think she's on load shedding. Hold on, people. Bait fast. We're going to see load shedding. So hold on. Laura,
sorry,
you there?
I lost you there. Yeah, I'm here now.
That
Sorry,
was
I
a
don't know what happened
sexy pose that left, that got stuck there.
That's a terrible pose. It always catches you in the worst time, right?
I was just about to say, oh God, it's load shedding. Load shitting, rather. So you were saying,
I was supposed to go off at 8, so whole time, thank goodness, like it's almost an hour later and I haven't gone off yet. But I must be honest, I've been on the schedule Saturday, Sunday, and today, and I still haven't gone off. I can only guess that there's some ANC cabinet member or parliament member or councillor or something that lives in my area, and that's why we don't go off.
Oh, honey, listen, we've got one of the top, well, he's actually one of the cleverer ones that live probably 2Ks up. He was delivered a mobile generator to his home. So you know things are going to get fucking hectic. Yeah. So, and all these guys, do you notice, this is my bit of rant, do you notice that Mr. Poser, like Germ likes to call him, or Pooza, that we can't now, basically didn't mention one freaking thing about the weather or the flooding in Cape Town, or literally there was a mini fucking hurricane that hit the coastline. If you actually go back on the maps, it was, okay, it wasn't the eye of the storm, but it was the outer ring that hit us and swept up the coast. So he didn't mention that.
To worry about. They don't care, doll. They make out that they care. They actually just don't.
They don't.
They're more worried about their own things being implemented and controlling us. More than they actually worried about
there were floods. There was everything. People had to be vacated. I mean, it was freezing. I just think, thank God, I've never been so grateful. I mean, I complain. I always think, oh, I need to move out of my small little house and find something bigger. And we nearly did at the beginning of lockdown, just before we were looking for a place where, because I also would like to get another little doggy maybe and have my own garden. Right now I have a communal garden, which sucks because,
you can't go outside and still have a bra and feel like you've got
No, you can't do that. You can't have, and just by being in this.
Can I tell them? Can I tell them?
Okay.
I'm getting a puppy. I'm getting a puppy that my best friend is bringing on me on Saturday. It's a pedigree Pekingese puppy. I've been waiting 5 weeks for these puppies to be born. And then, of course, now I've had to wait a long time to be able to take them as well. So,
yeah.
So my
puppy so small. And
No,
yes,
but that photo was still when they were newborn, hey? That
oh,
photo that I showed
okay.
you.
Yeah, that looked very small. Yeah. But
So I'm so
also
excited.
I don't know, having a puppy is like having a baby. Like
I know.
I'm not one to have. I mean, I heard through a friend of mine. Okay, people are struggling. Like, yes, like I would like I've said this before. I would hate to have been pregnant during this time and had a baby, unless, of course, you're doing well and your husband's working and you still got your job. There are so many people like struggling. And what I was saying earlier is that yes, I've got a small little housey, but you know what? It's mine, and it's small enough that I can put on one heater and it can heat the whole house, and it's affordable and it's okay, so yeah, I think we all have to be grateful for the little things. Just by the way, in case anybody's wondering, it's going to be 3 degrees colder here in Gauteng tomorrow than it was today. So yeah, I can't fucking
I'm a sun bunny. I'm a Durbanite. So like,
please thank God we have sun.
I know, but it's not hot because that wind is so flippin' freezing.
Yeah,
it doesn't make any difference.
Yeah,
should we read a couple of comments? Because we've
of course.
Peter says it's like those photos of politicians on the front page with their mouth open. And all the farm murders. Yeah, they don't care about that either. We're supposed to have load shedding now in our zone. Lights still on. Yeah, me too. Yay, thank goodness. Otherwise, you guys wouldn't be seeing me right now. Chat says, geez, that beach was empty as our economy.
Oh my God. It's horrendous. You know what I'm starting? I don't know if it's because I scratch my head when I'm driving to take my kid to school and fetch him from school, and I go, are people shitting themselves because of this virus and they're staying at home? Or is it because there's just no more jobs? Like,
there is no more jobs.
What's the payoff? All I know is that eventually when we do become, monetized, TG guy's going to have a beep sound every time I flip and swear.
Sorry, I need to...
What now? Stop making like attempted blowjob faces. What are you doing?
Blowjob faces, really?
Getting the position right.
Chad just said, Joe, he's too scared to get a new puppy. It's going to be heartbreaking when the economy forces me to eat him.
Well, I wouldn't expect.
And then Johan turns around.
The Joker.
And then Johan turns around and says, at least we will have enough meat now together with the rats.
Well, there we go. Don't be so sensitive. Just laugh at them. $1 billion.
So
come on, Lord. Together now.
My dog's $1 billion. My dogs are like my babies, okay? They're my fur babies. They're like my
all our pooches and kitty cat meows. Oh, the best is my son tunes us the other day. Mom, I'm missing Chinese. I want. What did you say? Oh, I want kitty cat meow. No, I want Chinese meow meow. Chicken meow meow and doggy. What is it? And beef and
no, chicken meow meow and chicken woof woof.
Oh yes, chicken meow meow and chicken and what? Beef woof woof.
No, chicken woof woof.
Chicken woof. No, it's the beef woof woof.
Chicken chow mein woof woof.
No, it's chicken meow meow and beef woof woof.
Okay, dog fine. Quickie. Monday will be cats on a stick. Really, people?
Listen, it's a Moby Dick story in the making. The South Africa of ours. A Moby Dick story in the making.
In Malawi, they used to catch those little birds. You know these little birds that you get? They're like tiny little birds, okay?
Yeah.
They used to catch a whole lot of them, and they used to tie like fish guts around their necks and pile them all in this basket, okay? Then they would hold all the fish guts in their hands, all the strings, open the basket so that the birds all fly, and as they fly, chop their heads off. Necks. Would actually physically chop their heads off.
What the fuck is wrong with people? You know,
and then they put them on a skewer.
Okay, I just like ate like half an hour ago. We're gonna fucking barf. You're gonna make me want to gooi. Like really? I don't think I've used one if you see me gooi. Who just gagged? Haha, say so in the comments. Who just gagged? By
Dan
the
says
way,
Tuesday will be hamster pie. I hate to tell him, but we have a little dwarf hamster. It's about this big, so I don't know how much pie he's expecting to get out of it.
oh yes, the little Yorkie, the miniature Yorkie, Leo.
No, I have a hamster, my dwarf hamster. Did you not see my dwarf hamster?
No, I think it was on top of something, a big
That's on top
cupboard.
of the freezer.
You know what I mean? Yeah, but
On
I'm
top of the
short.
freezer.
I don't see. I'm the perfect blowjob height. Like really, like I don't
But I
see
have
much
to have it
above
higher because of the
waist.
cats. I've got to have it higher because of the cats, you see.
Oh right,
Because
right.
otherwise my Garfield thinks it's a great dinner.
Yes, but I couldn't. Like my son wanted also a hamster or a rabbit or something, and I said, "Are you fucking mad? My Scotty will go mad. She'll stare at it all day long, and literally pine and meow." And I want the treat. I want the treat. Feed it to me, mommy. Feed it to me.
She didn't used to be the same, but she's gotten used to it now.
Yeah. No, I think it would just be torture. It would be like, yes, I tell my kid, like, yes, I mean, hanging a packet of Doritos in front of you the whole day long and saying you can't have it. That's not fair. But anyway.
Dad says that house hamster makes a perfect sausage roll. Clarissa says, iron stomach here, the only thing that makes me hurl is snot. Yeah, no, me too.
Oh,
and the worst is where you see these little kids and it's running down their face. It's like, oh, wipe their nose.
Yeah, no, let's not go there. Let's not go there. By the way, talking about animals, so I think TG guy's sister went to Vietnam, and another friend was telling me also they went somewhere in the east. You don't hear a flippin' bird tweet. You don't hear it. You know the sun goes down here in South Africa, and you hear all the little birds go tweet, 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 tweet. You hear nothing. Not a word. Not a sound. Not a peep. Not a nothing. Why? Because they're all lying in the marketplace waiting to be eaten. Fucking weirdos.
I was just telling Elizabeth, I was replying to her, she said, geez, Laura, how many pets do you have? I have 6. I've got 3 cats, 2 dogs, and a hamster.
And 2 kids.
Okay.
And 2 kids, if you want to include them in the animals.
Yes. Well, the pets I've got. Yes, exactly. I'll just say all of mine are pets, and I'm the only human involved. I have to mollycoddle them like pets anyway. So yeah. Another. Is there anyone else that wants to bitch about something? But I'm tired of talking about. Yeah, what happened last night. I just wish I'd had the foresight. That's the thing. Surely these people that are all like psychic, you know, these people that go, I'm so psychic, I'm psychic. Could they not have warned us like last week, Monday?
Yeah, so we could have gone and bought alcohol. Yeah.
There's some of us, not all of us, but a disturbance in the force. There will be no alcohol like soon. Just as this always happens on the stream, and
I think there was a whole lot of people saying that alcohol is going to be banned again. If you were on Facebook, you'd see a lot of people were saying that alcohol is going to be banned again. There's actually a lot of people.
No. When I went, I think the second week, I went to my local ultra liquor store, and I did kind of buy. Yes, I do have. I must be honest, I do have some, but I would have liked more because we were kind of throwing the whiskey the other night when I was on when we were on Germ stream, and you know it would have been nice to have kind of like stocked up for one bottle, just one, because now it's like, oh geez, that's 3 or 4 drinks and it's gone.
But you know, even if I did have pre-warning, I wouldn't have had any money to go buy another bottle of wine anyway. So.
Sure, I mean, I would have begged, borrowed, or stolen, I think, to go and get something else.
But it's like I can get vodka, so it's fine.
Yes, that beautiful triple.
We
must ask him to put his contact. I definitely would like some of that. But how much did we say it was? Like 185 or something? Or we'll
I think prices have changed today.
Yeah. No.
Clarissa says the Sears said nothing because you guys didn't pay them $3.99 beforehand. Chad says, questions for Ruth and Laura. What Monday morning routine do you ladies use to gear up for the week ahead? Nothing really. Normally on a Sunday night I don't sleep for the anticipation for work the next day because I'm just so not looking forward to it. But Sunday nights I don't sleep because I stay up the whole night with my mind doing its crazy train thing. And then I get up moch and irritable, and then I go to work. And you?
Now listen, every morning is a shitstorm because I think I wake up with too much cortisol running through my brain, through my blood, because I see like one little thing wrong and I'm like, like that's my ugly face. People do not get on the bad side of me. You will see that face.
But you know, I
think we just lost 5 viewers.
But I'm like that, you know, if like don't talk to me in the morning. When I get up, until I've woken up, just leave me alone. You know, and it's like, and until I've gone outside, I've had my smoke, I've had a cup of coffee, leave me alone. Like, I will not be nice to you if you come and yabba 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 in my ear. I will
Me too.
butt your damn head off.
Which one?
Leave me alone.
Which one?
Both. It'll be like a hum hum.
So you've been warned. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just I've really look, I've been working in the same employ for over a decade. I suppose I'm used to it, and I'm really grateful that in a way I use the lockdown to my advantage when I need to. I know it sounds a little bit but yeah, no, look, I do prefer being in my own space and able to be working from home and not having to have my employer in my face all the time.
Anyway.
Pardon? You talk louder?
It's just more comfortable anyway.
It
Tians
is.
is going. Tian says, cheers, peeps, I'm moch now. Okay, bye, Tians. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you soon.
Thanks, Tians. Good night. What is everybody else's routine? I mean, how's your routine changed? Isn't it? I think they should bring back the 4-day work week. Don't you think?
I think we should have 3-day weekends. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday should automatically be weekend, and then Monday to Thursday is week only.
Yes, they do that in I think Singapore or something. They do that.
Oh, is it? But you know, in England, in winter they work shorter hours, which is also cool. It's not like here in winter we still work the same hours. They don't care. In winter in England, you work shorter hours. You don't work until 5 o'clock like you normally would in summer. But I think then in summer you work extended hours. Yeah.
It's freezing. It's flipping freezing. No, but you know, we've been...
Elizabeth says, Ruth, you're a happy morning person. Yes. Ruth is like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed in the morning. Every time I've spoken to her, she's like bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, like, hello, what you doing? And I'm like, Ruth, you just woke me up. I'm going to kill you.
No, I don't think, no. Unless no. Maybe it was a Saturday.
That morning you phoned me. No, it was during lockdown. We were both off work.
Yes.
You phoned me.
Okay.
Like, hello, how are you? And I'm like, Ruth, I'm going. Goodbye.
Wasn't that during an afternoon nap, maybe? You were having a cat
that was nap? In the morning. No,
but I've woken you up several times. Yeah. I don't know. You know, that's another thing. Like, I still prefer a phone call. And I do. And now with Skype and WhatsApp video call, it just makes the person feel closer because you're not seeing everybody. And I must say about 35% of the people that I speak to are terrified of getting this virus. They are. They are really poop scared. So I'm not, I mean, bugger the rules that whoever the government sets. I mean, I don't get to see people anymore, and I miss it. I really miss it. Oh, yes. Didn't someone say
you're allowed 50%? You're allowed 100% capacity in a taxi. You're allowed 50% capacity in a cinema and a casino, but you're not allowed to go visit your family.
You can kiss my white honey, but I can't see my mother because she's in a retirement village and they've locked them all away.
No.
So to keep her sane, a very nice thing a friend of mine did was give her a package today. I don't know all what was in it. I still have to phone her. Well, it might be a bit late to call. But yeah, and I said to Mum, just pretend you're on a ship and you can't go anywhere and you're in your cabin. And soon you'll be on a holiday resort, and eventually they must let them out. But it's horrendous. And you know, that's what we were saying in one of our first streams.
It At least your mom is sane, though. Can you imagine having a parent like that and they've got dementia
No,
and they're
I
locked in
know.
like that? Can you imagine how terrifying it must be for them?
No,
I'm
they've
just
had to
imagining because
move.
now they don't understand. It's like bad, eh?
Mm. Or even if
Seriously.
people get dementia in this period, and so yeah, it's very sad. It's very sad. But there are people who are, but at least in some of these places they are safe. But they, like I say, if you see an elderly person, wave to them, talk to them in a queue. If you're standing in the line at the pharmacy or in the shop, talk to someone, say a kind word, say something. You know, we all of us, every single person on this planet has their struggles. But you know,
Yeah.
sometimes to just say or let someone go first, or you know, kindness never did any harm ever.
And on
Ever.
that note, Ruthie, can I?
Mm.
So there's a friend of mine, okay, very, very lovely lady. She's in a bit of a situation. She's a bit destitute. She's really battling with electricity and food and all that sort of thing. So if there is anybody who would like to help her, please can you, our email address is in the description. Please pop us an email and we can advise you details in order to assist her. Even if it's food vouchers or if you want to buy a little bit of electricity for her, or you know, and every little bit counts. So I'm not saying go and buy a 500 Rand voucher. No. If you can only help with $50, with a 50 Rand voucher, that's what you help with. I mean, we're all struggling at this time, but you know, if we do hear of somebody that's really, really battling in a really, really bad situation, it's nice if everybody can just stand together and just try and help out a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Yeah, so
because
you
know, if a lot of people give a little bit rather than one person giving a lot, I say every little bit helps, and there's not any amounts that is not good enough. You know what I'm saying? It's like every tiny bit that you can help to contribute towards, it goes into a pool. It's like it really, really helps out a lot. So if anybody's willing or able to assist, please don't hesitate to pop us an email and we'll get you in contact with the lady and you can help her out. That will be really,
or
really
if
great.
you just want to, we'll just give you the bank details or whatever. If you don't want to get too involved or remain anonymous, we'll just give you your bank details and it would be much appreciated. Yeah. And I see here we've got someone new. Estelle L said, no, she's not so new. Estelle L says, yeah. Sorry. Our lights are still on. Yay! Okay, let's hold. Every time I say that, I'm
like mine. Touch wood, quick.
No, that's wood. What. No, you're not wood. Don't be. No, you're cleverer than wood.
Wood for brains. I don't know. I felt pretty doff when Lauren Haas was on. Close. Sorry, Lauren, if you're watching. Sorry. But I did explain to her, I'm really bad with Afrikaans.
No, but I get. But no, I'm not pooping on you. It just hits me.
No, but
and
it's
I
good. It's good. You remind me. It's good. But
it's like saying, instead of saying, I'm trying to think of a word, like, okay, light, or saying like licht or something, or like, instead of saying I don't know, help with an example, pull, it's peel or something. I don't know. But you were saying, sorry.
I was just saying, no, I felt like incredibly unintelligent when Lauren Hoos was on.
Well done, Laura.
I got it back. Because she's so intellectual and she knows so many things and stuff. And I was like, gee, how do I keep up with her? Like,
no. Listen, kiddo, you're not too bad. You really aren't.
No, but
you diss yourself. Don't diss yourself. Look,
no,
we all
Lauren
have
is seriously intellectual, like really, really intellectual.
Yeah, I think she talks
and
to
really
a lot of
pretty.
Yeah, she is stunning, and those blue eyes of hers. No, she's really lovely. And so thanks for being on our stream. And she's also got a channel, and she delves into the little bit freaky.
Yeah, so don't forget to subscribe to Lauren Hoos as well. Don't forget she's got her own YouTube channel as well. She's got 2 awesome videos out. So if you like the whole thing of conspiracy theories and true crimes and stuff, don't forget to subscribe to Lauren Hoos. And also someone else that I saw in the comments, the Pet Zoo Film Crew. They've also got a
Yes.
channel. So check them out as well.
I have to do that. I keep
They
forgetting.
also, yes, I know, because everything is so busy all the time. So don't forget the Pet Zoo Film Crew and Lauren Host. Don't forget to give them a shout out as well and go check out their YouTube channels.
By the way, for anyone who's got Netflix, okay, because of the streaming, we haven't really had and obviously on Saturday nights, I don't know if anyone noticed, I think Elizabeth mentioned she missed us, but we decided to have a movie night on Saturday night, and we watched Changed Up with Jason Bateman and Ryan Reynolds. I have not laughed like that since what was it, Bad Boys 3. I enjoyed that movie so much. You have to do, if you can stream it, if you can download it, if you can watch it on Netflix, go Changed Up. Guys, go and watch it. I enjoyed it thoroughly. So if you feel like having a good laugh, it's The Change Up with me. Take guys correcting me there. The Change. And one of the things that I just wanted, I don't want to get anyone in a downer, but one of the things, and I think I'll mention it in future streams, I'm a big movie fan, okay? Not that I go to movies regularly, they become way too expensive, but TG Guy introduced me to IMAX. And IMAX is definitely an experience, especially when there's a Star Wars or a Marvel. We've actually only seen those movies in IMAX. Like you sit with 1,000 people, but it's cool. And you think to yourself, flip, if something had to happen here, we'd all like be running for the door and kill each other and scramble. But back in those days, like a year ago, feels like so long ago, like there's so many amazing movies coming out. There was I know Wonder Woman 84 is coming out. I mentioned it. There was also Black Widow, and I'm so keen to see this Morbius. Is it Morbius?
Did you watch a body cam movie?
Body cam movie. Why does it sound scary?
It's about, okay, look, if you watch the series, then it shows scenarios of when the police are approaching suspects, and it shows the footage from their body cam. But the movie is like totally different. So now I got recommended the movie, and I'm expecting the same sort of thing like the series, and it was nothing like it. Nothing. I mean, nada.
Okay. So what was it about?
It is so I don't really want to say too much because I don't want to give the whole gist of the story away.
Okay, what genre is it? Is it drama, biography?
No, it's horror thriller. Horror thriller.
Yeah, I like a good thriller. I don't know if I like a horror. Like, I can't watch Saw.
Well, this is kind of like you're kind of like the Invisible Man type thing.
The new one was very good. I enjoyed it. Okay, I bit all my nails broken, like while watching it. Like I shat myself, and something. This is how I tune when I'm like scared. Like I block my ears and I tune like this. Like I don't want to see nothing, but I have to physically like cover my eyes because I'm so poop scared that I might actually look and see. Listen, I was babysat by sadistic people when I was a kid who used to make me watch like Freddy Krueger and Nightmare on Elm Street and Predator. Look, I love Predator now.
No, I don't normally do scary movies.
I love Predator and Aliens. Oh, I love them. They are the best. I don't know about the last. I wish they'd make like what's his name? James Cameron. Oh, we need to punt for the new Avatar. They still need to make that. Avatar 2. No? Comments, people?
I don't know. I wasn't that big on Avatar.
Oh, it was amazing. I thought it was amazing. But anyway, okay, so you like your thrillers. What other thrillers are there?
Christoph says, watching Neverending Story now. Tin the cold and load shedding started. Luckily have backup internet. Okay, back to the adventure. Enjoy the stream. Okay, Christoph, hello, bye.
Hello, bye. Bye.
Gee, I think, I don't even remember the last time I watched the Neverending Story.
There was a second one made, and that was like, bleh.
Yeah, there was a new one.
The first one was classic. The first one was such a classic.
Chantal is just like me. She says, watch horrors in the day. Too to Banbroek to watch it not. Yeah, me too. I agree, like completely.
What was that meme? There was a meme that said, yeah, if you're feeling lonely during lockdown, just put on a horror and you won't feel alone anymore. Remember
Yeah,
that
no,
meme?
no, I don't remember it, but that sounds pretty true. Yeah, no. Then you'll be perfect looking around thinking there's somebody in the room with you or watching you, one of the two.
Oh no, it's a horrible feeling.
No, no,
Yeah. Oh, Elizabeth loves sci-fi. Yeah, I also mark sci-fi.
I prefer movies that revolve around true stories.
Biographies, and I love a good movie, like a historical good war epic. Oh no, I love it. I love it.
I mean, what's that one, Saving Private Ryan? I thought that was the most boring movie on the planet.
No,
that movie was boring as hell. I'm sorry.
No, you see, I'm an action girl. I mean, besides Fast and the Furious, okay, I've seen the trailer for the next one. It just looks a bit like CG too much. Like, I don't mind they're still brilliant. What was the last one he was in? I enjoyed that thoroughly. That was quite cool. But I enjoy a good action. I love a good action. I grew up watching Die Hard.
I like action comedy.
Yes. Like Die Hard's still the best. But the last one with the Chernobyl thing, I was like, By the way, that Chernobyl series, that was excellent. If you ever see it.
I'm not keen on Jean-Claude Van Damme.
No.
Steven Seagal. I don't do Jean-Claude Van Damme or Steven Seagal.
No. Seagal. He doesn't know if he's half Hispanic, Jewish, Asian, Samoan. He doesn't know who he is. He's the most confused person on the planet. Have you heard that joke? That's a joke. Like Steven Seagal. Like, he doesn't know what he is. Like, you look at him and you go, huh? What nationality are you? Are you half giant? Are you Jewish? Are you like Samoan? Are you Indian? Are you red Indian? Are you Asian? Like, seriously, check that out. Like, you don't know where he comes from.
Peter says Laura's a Vin Diesel fan. Yes, I am. Yeah. Vin Diesel is instant orgy material.
He's not my cup of tea. I like
no. Vin Diesel is
Chris Hemsworth. What's the other Chris? Captain America. Oof. Yummy.
Jason Statham.
Yes, Jason Statham. Yeah.
But Vin Diesel.
Attitude. Okay, now we're proving about guys, people.
Vin Diesel can come give me anytime.
Okay, sure. Okay, this is already little kids watching. Yeah.
No, all of our videos are not suitable for young audiences. Okay.
No, they're not. No, I don't schmark Vin Diesel. I don't know.
Gentle Infallible says, remember Walker Texas Ranger? Oh, my soul. There was the cheesiest
Chuck Norris. Oh, my God. Shoot me now.
And the eyes of the Ranger are upon you.
Oh, my God. I couldn't bear to watch it. I didn't used to watch it. Wasn't it after some other movie?
Yes.
I used to watch the movie before.
But then I was dating another guy. His name was Craig. And it was so funny because this guy, he would literally stay awake until the intro song of Walker Texas Ranger, then we'd go to bed. He had to stay awake just to listen to the intro music, and then it's bedtime.
Yeah.
The one time he was
now he probably pays it.
Yeah, he was fast asleep with his head on my lap, okay? I was sitting up. He was lying down with his head on my lap. He was fast asleep. And the intro song played for Walker Texas Ranger, and he was singing it in his damn sleep.
So now with YouTube, now he probably has it on auto good night, nighty night. Like, it's probably his lullaby song. Christopher Wenger says, I like Steven Seagal. No, not really. Damn it, who's the guy that plays Captain America? They're all Chris's. There's Chris what? Oh, yes, Chris Evans. Oh, now that's our candy. And someone also remember Gerard Butler. Oh, yes. And James McAvoy. Slap me silly and call me ready.
Love it. Say it again.
Slap me silly and call me ready. And this is Oros, by the way. There's nothing in here. Just for the record.
Mine's just coffee. Oh, and check everybody. See, I even have inspirational mugs at home.
Nice
It says-
tuning. I'm a Tom Selleck fan.
it says
Yes,
be-
I know Magnum. Oh, be absolutely unstoppable.
Yeah.
You go, girl. Listen, I want to order, okay, month end. I want to order our germ mugs. You need to tell me which one you want. I actually want to place my order.
I want this.
Yeah, we'll have to make a plan. Pet Zoo Film Crew says, back in the days, practice martial arts on Thailand beach. Suddenly surrounded by Thai kids. Time when Van Damme movie shot there. Needless to say, few kids in position of fake Van Damme hand signatures. Okay. But as Pet Zoo Film Crew, you guys do a lot of Tai Chi. I think you mentioned it on Germ. You do martial arts. And I think my son used to do, what did you used to do? Judo. Oh, yes. But apparently Jujitsu is good.
Yeah, my brother and his sons used to do Jujitsu. They were very good at it. But Jujitsu is very it's very hands-on. That's the one
moving
thing
around,
I'm not
making me dizzy. What's going on?
Sorry, I was trying to untie my leg from the blanket. It's got caught up. Jujitsu. Jiu-jitsu. My brother and his sons used to do it, and the one thing that I don't like with it is from the age of 12, you're allowed to hit the person in the face.
Well, you know
So
what?
that for me, it's a no. My brother and his boys ended up in casualty quite a few times with broken noses.
Yeah, if you have a pretty face, you probably shouldn't do jiu-jitsu. But I think, what's sad is that it's like, I mean, the most horrendous movie I ever saw, which involved violence and IPV and gender-based violence, was Once Were Warriors, about the Maoris in New Zealand and how alcohol's affected their life. Yeah. Crazy shit. Crazy. And it happens here in this country too. Okay, now we're getting depressing. Yeah, and I see Peter, I don't know which Peter is. Peter van Merf is tuning me kak, Oros on vodka. No, I'm waiting. I only drink on weekends. What? Which comments now?
Chris says, okay, I have to go. The horse Artax just drowned in the mud.
Okay, and Marika's here. How's Marika?
Hey, Marika.
No, I think she was her first day
joining
us.
Oh, is it? Wow, how was it? Tell us how it was.
Yeah. Chuck Norris can knock people out before the show even starts. What's it? Chuck Norris has already found the cure for COVID.
Yeah. No, Chuck Norris died from COVID-19 and then he survived.
Yeah, that's true. And he came back again.
Yeah, and then the virus was scared of him.
Yeah, no. Lekker, guys. Yeah, I think we're nearly an hour. I don't know if anybody else is ready. It always happens. We go up in viewers as soon as we want to leave.
I know, right?
Right.
Oh, and the other thing I wanted to vent about was these stupid scooters.
Oh, yeah. No, you mean how they've just taken them and stolen money?
Yeah. You know what? How much trying to bet it was a family member of somebody in the ANC cabinet that brought on this idea.
Allegedly.
Yes, that's why I say I think. What my opinion is. Okay?
Allegedly.
So, yes. Allegedly, apparently. No assumptions.
Maybe.
Because how else would, now they're turning around and saying, no, that they've realized that it's unsuitable as an ambulance. So what, they order them, they pay the 10 million rand, and then they realize that it is unsuitable. So a little scooter
over the mountains.
So a scooter with a little flippin' bed on it, okay?
Listen,
they assume that it is not that it is suitable, and then when there's a big uproar about these little flippin' scooters, then all of a sudden, we didn't actually realize that they wouldn't be suitable. Hello.
It's like
Did they not check
train
it first?
story. It's like the Prosser train stories. When you go and buy curtains, you measure. Okay, that is my railing. I take a ruler and a measuring tape and I go measure. Okay, I need this width and this breadth and this length. How? Okay, let's order billions of rands worth of trains.
Well, yeah, I don't know about the trains. Yeah, but
Oh
the scooters
no!
were.
It's not fitting on the train track! Oh no! Oh no! How? What? What's too high? Oh, was it too high? It didn't fit. I thought it was just bigger than the train track, like it that didn't move. Wait, oh, it was too higher than our bridges or our things. Oh, remember that advert when the Chinese guy steps out of the car? What was it? It was a Nando's ad or something. And he's like, "Oh, I want to touch the line." Oh no! What was that ad? Do you remember that ad? Just suddenly came back to me.
I remember. Still, my favorite ad is that Wimpy one. I love it when you speak foreign.
Foreign cappuccino.
Cappuccino macchiato.
Atto. No, when you talk foreign. Shane, that lady who does the accents, she's actually Italian. She also did that Tully Gets Married or something. The one who does, what's it, Giselle? We're going to DIY with Giselle. I think it is. Am I right? And also the Checkers lady. She's very clever. She's very clever. Very funny. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think are we going to call it an evening, people? It's getting late.
Yes.
And but yeah, check us out on Wednesday. What are we doing on Wednesday? I don't know yet.
I don't know. That's actually the first time we actually don't know what we're doing on Wednesday.
Yeah, we just had one or two snags with people, but maybe we'll get Mandy on, don't you think? Maybe. Or
yeah, no, but Mandy's more a Saturday stream because she's more fun.
True.
That's more a fun hobby type thing. Wednesdays is our like serious talk streams where it must be informative and interesting, and we can't, and we have to be serious.
Okay. Who did we say? Did we say something? You said something.
Yeah, we did talk about it, but I can't remember what it was.
I don't know. I don't know what. I've got a headache. I need to go to sleep. This day's been too long.
Yeah, unfortunately, everybody on Saturday, the lady from Cat's Corner, actually 2 of her colleagues contracted COVID, so that's why she couldn't stream. Because she wants all 3 of them to be together on the stream with her. I don't know why, but she wants all 3 of them on the stream with her. So obviously they're not allowed to be in the same room at this point. So she asked me if it's possible to postpone the stream. So we will be getting Tash on. It just won't be the next week or 2.
Yeah.
It's going to be delayed.
Yeah. I think Chantal, someone asks, do you remember the Oros ad? Oros.
Do you remember the Pillsbury muffin guy? And then he would get poked in his tummy and go, hee.
I have never eaten that stuff.
Neither have I. But I always remember the ad where he gets poked in his belly and he goes, hee.
That's what you can do to me, Laura, the next time you see me, okay? Hopefully I'm trying. I'm watching what I'm eating. I've been a good girl. I don't know if you can't notice it yet. And I looked in the mirror just now. I was like, really? Woosa. Okay, so yeah, I think we're all about done here. Guys, remember to like the stream. What?
Elizabeth, they don't all have it. 2 of her colleagues have it. So 2 of them have it, but she doesn't have it.
Oh.
So that's why they can't be in the same room.
All right. Yeah, there have been people who have passed away that I know of. But okay, and then the other people that I know have passed away, but those who were extremely old and very ill. And then the other people were also like ill. Like I'm not ill, I'm just large. So I've started taking a Disprin. I have. Every day after breakfast, I take a cardio Disprin. Whether or not it's going to help or not, I have no idea. But yeah, here's hoping. If I get it, I won't die. Pardon?
I'd rather take vitamins than Disprin. At least vitamins are good for you. Disprin every day isn't good for you.
Yeah, but I eat before. I'm not going to take it on an empty
stomach.
Well, I have issues with ulcers and things, but I eat before.
Then you shouldn't be taking Disprin.
No, it's very slight, but I eat something, like I said. I eat something. Yeah, they're having
also, my daughter needs to grade for combative Jujitsu.
Yeah, Elizabeth.
But how do you deal with them being able to hit her in the face, or is it different for girls? Is it only boys where they're allowed to hit in the face, or is it the same for girls as well? Because I wouldn't want my daughter to get punched in the face. I mean, especially she's such a beautiful little girl. Can you imagine her having a skinny nose?
No, God forbid. But listen here, like I was saying once we're warriors, if someone's gonna attack you, they're gonna hit you in the face. So it's like getting used to something. Like you've got to get used to the abuse. You've got to get used to that pain. So that, like I say to, I know it's harsh. I am being a bit harsh. Like I say to TG's little girl, like when I brush her hair sometimes, I say, okay, I know it's a little bit sore. Just bear with it. And I always say, life is hard. Life is about pain. It's true. There's no point in mollycoddling your kids and saying, oh,
no, I'm always telling my kids, life's not fair. Get used to it. I mean,
well, apparently, yeah. Or I sometimes say there are 8 billion people in the world. Not everyone's going to like you, and you're not going to like everyone. And that's just how it is. So, yeah.
Yep.
I think we've moaned and caddimed and clawed and cocked and genoeg. Everybody remember to like our stream, please, and share it. And give us a thumbs up. And yeah, post it on your status, post it on your Facebook, on your Instagram link channel, Magodis. Yeah, but I think our loyal people, we know who they are. So if we start doing a little merch or a little funny something. Also, if you want to give us an idea or something you want to talk about, please email us. Our email address is somewhere on these pages, somewhere below,
in the description,
underneath. I don't know where.
If you go out of the live chat and you click the little down arrow, then it'll open up the description and you'll see our email address as well as our Telegram group link. So if you want to join us on our Telegram group where we talk a lot of cuck and we're there for each other and we have a good laugh and everything else, then be free to join us. And yeah, as Ruth was saying, if you have any subjects or somebody you would like us to talk to or something you'd like us to talk about or get involved in, give us a shout out either on Telegram or by email. We check it all the time.
You're not on Skype. I don't know who's going to answer. Well, maybe not like now. If you call us on Skype now, we might answer. In fact, Monday nights is the night where if you really wanted to talk on Skype, you could.
Yeah, give us a shout. If you feel like a vent, give us a call.
Like Elizabeth did, when was it? Last week or the week before? Last week. Yeah, she phoned in and spoke about her wedding industry and her graphic design business. And yeah, check that out on Moaning Monday last week. But yeah, and you know how many people, I'm just going to do this quickly because you know how many people don't know how to subscribe. So if you are new to the stream and you're watching us, if you look at the first page of YouTube, you'll see a red subscribe button. Okay? Click on it, it will go grey. You are now subscribed to our channel. You will get notifications of our channel.
No, you have to click the bell. What I always say, because when I first started doing the whole YouTube thing and subscribing to channels, okay, I wasn't getting notifications of the streams and I couldn't understand why. So what I always say to people is click the bell and then you'll see it'll say none, personalized, and all. Move it to all. Because if it's on personalized, you don't get notified of all the streams.
Okay.
So if you click on the bell and you click it on all, then you know you're going to get notified for all the streams.
I need to do the reverse with some other streams, but yes, I follow.
Yeah. And don't forget to give us a like before you leave, peeps.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool, B.
Let's mess with the algorithm.
Yes. Guys, be safe, be warm. Yeah, say a kind word to someone. What?
And before we forget, everybody, don't forget the friend of mine that needs a little bit of help. If you don't mind helping, and if you can, then please pop us an email or private message me on Telegram. All right. Thank you so much.
Cool.
Thanks,
Bye, guys.
Everyone. Keep smiling.
Bye.